Hello, I am back with my April prompt for Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. The prompt was all quilt for the background and English cottage or little cottage. I had an all quilt, but I couldn't make a whole page with what I had. So I cut the extra pieces I had and I attached them to whatever the spaces that where it was missing. I did like a Frankenstein page, and then and I love the fact that it's not a perfect rectangle. Actually, is kind of lopsided, and I love that. I use for the sun a yo-yo. It has also a doily underneath and a bead. This piece here is an doily that I got many years ago. I stained it with coffee. The design was a peacock, kind of like a goofy peacock, not a cute one. And it was very hard to use because it was so big I couldn't put it in my journals. So it worked out perfect for this challenge. Finally, I could use it. And then for the cottage itself, I use wool and felted wool. Here is like a satin stitch. With this thread is a Ruby 5. This is another thing I buy on eBay. I buy lots of vintage threads, and they work great for what I do. This is kind of a fence. It's also the edge of some linen, antique linen that I had, a velvet ribbon, and then all my embroidery work. Here I use wool for this roses too. It's like a knot stitch, woolen stitch, tiny. I don't know if these are colonial stitches maybe. So this is kind of what it looks like. I kind of had to put the smoke here very defined, because if I didn't, it looked like the greenery of the background was the smoke of the coming out of the cottage. So that was kind of fun trying to figure out how I was going to make that work. But I am super excited. I will put the two pages one next to the other, even though they're not related at all. They're actually very different, and that's what I like. And well, my journal is getting very chunky, which is another thing I really wanted. Is the chunkier the better, because my covers are so thick and so big that it needed something big inside. So this is so far what I have done, and now I'm waiting for the next prompt. Thank you for watching. Bye.